Now, got a lad down there. But there's also behind us. What do you have for us? You got another lad. Oh. Let's try. You gonna come on out? Because we're only gonna hit you with one rock from there, right? Yeah. I could probably be using spells other than Rock Sling. But the fact that I'm slowly but surely regenning my mana is something I like. So, let's see. Is that a tool? No. Or is that a crafting map? That thing we just picked up. I should probably clean up my inventory before I... There we go. So it's a tool. Temporarily boosts item discovery. Cool. Can be sold for a high price. Nice. Yeah, I should clean up my inventory before I go too much further. Just to make life easier when I'm discovering new things. But it's probably only weapons and armour that I really need to clean up anyway, because I don't really care about the crafting mats all that much. Who's going to sneak attack me next? No one? So we've got a little hole, which we can look down on people from. Might save us an ambush later on. I mean, we could probably just drop down there if we wanted to, but what's further ahead? Not much, just a dude. So I guess dropping down is what we're doing. Hello. Oi. Throw rocks at me. That's my thing. Did good damage though. Cheeky scamp. Yeah, more lads down. Even though it's very slow in its regeneration of my FP, I'm feeling much happier at just slinging spells about. Now that I've got this talisman on. A broken rune. Used to gain 500 runes. Broken and faded. Very well. I suppose I can also sup on a flask, just to be safe. What do you have to say for yourself? Oh please, not the jar. Anything but that. I promise I won't ever do it again. I swear, a living saint I'll surely be. Forgive me, please. So, the jar. I guess that's a form of punishment. People were being put in the jar? Might have been a form of execution. Oh yeah, there's hanging jars up there, so they may have been suspended in the jars for a bit. Maybe permanently. Now, which way round do we go? I wonder if one can break those jars. Although, they look like a way down. Thanks to those messages. So maybe we go down those jars. What's further on? Not a lot, just this room. Ew. Ew. What are you? Get out of here. We don't want any of what you are. Shadow Realm room 3. Nice. Nothing much going on top of these jars. So yeah, down the pots we go. And then down onto that one. Oh, frame rate. Be kind. Glass shard for our troubles. Now, do we just keep walking down them? It's served us well so far. The risk of rolling and sprinting makes me think, yeah, we just keep rolling down. There's no... Oh, there's a chest over there. So could we have gone down a different way to get that chest? Maybe. There are little pots down here. How do we feel about them? They're strong. Are they frozen pots? Oh, that's a living pot. Okay, I thought we'd staggered it. Also, have I just been using the wrong stat for a while now? Maybe. Or was that just a one-off? There we go. Yeah, I think I was just instinctively using L1 because most of my characters are dual wielders. So I use L1 to attack more often than I use R1. Is there any other way back up top so I can get to that chest? Or is it a case that I needed to drop off somewhere else? Yeah, it might have been a drop-off job. Now, you're the worst. I guess you're the contents of a warrior jar. You're like a massed amalgam of dead warriors. But you shouldn't be coming to life and coming out of your jar. That's just wrong. Innard meat. That sounds like a usable item. Throw at enemies to inflict damage. Scraps of flesh for filling great jars. This is what becomes of the condemned who get sliced up and stuffed into jars to become saints instead. Very well. Okay, some sort of big jar over there. Hello. We're going to go over here if that's okay. Won't you care to follow me? Come on. Oh yeah, here it comes. Good. Awful things. Which way down are we going? Down here. Onto the bridge. Seems ripe for an ambush. And there's a pot. This one was armoured, initially at least. Down it goes. Up. Okay, one of them just threw itself off the edge like a twat. We're kind of okay with that. And down goes the other. Yeah, there's nothing down there except demise. And another door that we can't break through. Oh! Shot myself again. So knowing that that happens, could I have prevented that? Could I have just run on and got past that? Or was that always going to happen? Oh. I really don't like these innards. But down it goes. They're not terribly hard. They're just awful. Guess I have to keep my eyes on the skies whilst we stroll through here. So that more don't blob onto our head. And we found another Potentate's cookbook. Number 11 this time. Might want some spells for narrower corridors. Rather than just relying on Rock Sling. But don't you blob on me, you horrible bugger. There we go. Hefty crackpot. No, it's down there. So we can live with that. And some more innard meat, and I think we've cleared out this area and we're free to go through the door. Likely friend, so to speak, warrior ahead. I see little pot friends. Just having fun. Yeah, you guys chill. You, on the other hand, are almost certainly an enemy. Now, yeah, you are a pot. And you're a pot that wants to fight us. Oh, and now your mates do want to get involved as well. Okay. Well, we can deal with you with the age-old tactic of hiding in doorways. Should probably make more use of pots at some point on a character, but I just don't like putting things on my inventory that aren't just healing items. Yeah, I saw you with that. Get wrecked. And I can see your mates over there as well. Have we got the range? No. Oh, we might have the range for that one. Yeah. Come on over, friend. Good. And then if we jump across, now we've got the range. Okay. You do you, friend. It does save us some FP, I suppose. Oh. Firing at me, are you? Wait. I definitely tried to dodge that one. Doesn't seem to have worked out for me, but there we go. Now, if this place has got a boss at the end, I do hope there's a Steak America next to it, because we are going through our flasks now. Any ambush? Ambush? No? And there is indeed a piss wall. So we are low on flasks. Try parrying. No, I don't know how to parry. What if I try summoning? Is that alright? Let's It's a demi-human swordsman. Yeah. Get him, Mother Cherry. Oof. That's big. Just get safety flask in whilst other Cherry throws moons about the place. And down he goes. Demi-human swordsman Yosh. So we beat Ons and now we've got Yosh as a summon. So, Ons devoted himself to the star-lined sword. Realised that only ruin awaited at the end of the procession of stars and imprisoned himself in order to forestall it. Yosh absorbed his technique, refused to heed his master's words, and spent his entire life at his side in defiance of his self-imposed seclusion. Huh. So Yosh was just like, no, heck with that, master, I'm not leaving you in here by yourself forever. I'm going to sit with you. And we can have fun together. How nice. So maybe we're going to have to test out this summon on old Cherry Bear. But for now, let's bob back to a Site of Grace, shall we? Now, Cherry definitely still needs some more vigour. You know, she's getting there, I guess, on the vigour front. 54, she's nearly at soft cap. Now, spirit tuning. Where's our new friend? So, is he using the Starlined Sword? Is the Starlined Sword a weapon that we're going to end up with on Cherry, perhaps? It requires Ghost Glovewort. We don't have Ghost 2, but we do have Bell Bearings, I think. Okay, so Cherry's only got the shop up to 6 for Ghost Gloveworts. I may have to go back off camera and find out where we can get Ghost 789 and do it. Maybe we've just got... Yeah, we've got 7 on us. We don't have it 8 though. So, that lad might get used at some point soon. That looks the worst. Oh, God. And there's spikes in the ceiling. So yeah, this is all the worst. Well, that nearly got me. God, what is going on in this place? I'm glad it's not an instant death. The old spike ceiling. And then there's another elevator leading down. What? This place is busy. I want to deal with that mage. Yeah, I'm not leaving that mage alive. Shadow Realm rune, cool. Hello! Wait, you're not supposed to stab me, you're a mage. Get dead. Oh, there was a second guy on this side. I looked for him, just couldn't see the bugger. But now, that's all that out of the way. So we can go back into this room. Hopefully this elevator is taking us to a boss. It's got to be one somewhere, right? Well, I'm enjoying this jumbo catacomb. Another stake, America. They're being generous then with the stakes. Which is kind. Because I've only got 2 flasks left. Yep, you do your thing. I can wait. Oh. Okay, maybe we should be a bit smarter than that. Yep. Got caught on a pillar, which sucks. Now, what are you doing to poor little Sam? Stop that. Horrible bastard's got all his health back. He might be poisoned though, which is nice. Don't go for me. Oh god, I couldn't roll away enough. Sometimes just rolling back seemed to work, other times it didn't quite get the job done. But now that we've got 12 flasks instead of 2, maybe we can get this done this time. What do you say, messages? Parrying required ahead. Likely to spare. Death. Night. I mean, that message is accurate. Bugger hit me with lightning before I could get off my heels. Alright, now we can safety flask. Because we've got ample supplies. Yep. Pillars are my friend today. Oh. Oh, come on, I was behind a pillar. Stop nicking all my health. Awful bugger. Oh, and now he's gripped other Sam again. He's healing again. Almost to full. Have they learned nothing from how everyone hated Millennia? Bosses that heal are the worst. Right, can we get a crit? Good. That is good damage. I'll give it that. Oh, and then he's going to heal up again. Can he just do that an infinite number of times? Oh, come on, that was through the pillar. Dang it. Yeah, it's just a case of dodging those healing attacks, I think. Yeah, staying aggressive is probably an answer as well. We can stay aggressive and get crits on. Oh, but then the minute I heal, he does his draining attack and gets up to full. Right, but there's a crit. Yeah, let's just stay on his balls. And get heals in as they can. Oh, it's tricky. We're getting there though. Now, can we just stay on him before he gets his healing attack off again? Yeah, we can. Jeez. Death Knight Twins Axes and Crimson Medallion +3. Very nice. So Crimson +3 is just going to be hugely boosts your health or something like that. Where's our talismans? Boosts maximum HP by the utmost. Oh. As for the twin axes, Death Knight's twin axes, Strength, Dex, Faith. Golden War Axes of the Death Knight. Crackles with lightning. The power of the capital's ancient dragon cult. This knight was once the personal guard of Godwyn, and also the protector of the Prince of Death's cadaver surrogate. So yeah, it deals lightning damage as well as physical. And that would explain why Godwyn's face is on the back wall there. Most curious. Yeah, a jolly fun Catacomb all round. There's some tricky bosses in this DLC so far. Nothing that we've not been able to handle, but definitely things that have required a bit of effort and a few tries. Now, where are we? We're facing south right now, but I didn't find anything that way that would allow us to get to a map, so we're going to go north. I suppose if we mark the map on our thing with a beacon, that could help us find it. I never really use beacons much. There's no reason why we shouldn't. So then, yeah, we start heading east again, so let's... Is it just circling us back around? It is. So that is in fact all that's down here. Apart from whatever's chasing us. So back out we go. So I guess we're going to come across there and up there and around. Right, all these guys have probably respawned now, haven't they? Yeah. But let's just double check that there's no way up onto that bridge from over here. It strongly looked like there wasn't. But it can't hurt to check. Yeah, this is all just one big dead end. We're heading back to the camp, and then there's a second bridge that we could take to get into there. Some sort of storeroom. With the Spelldrake Talisman +3. Very good. That protects us from magic to the utmost. Yeah, back to camp then. Do we need to clear out this camp? Is there going to be anything of value in it? Oh, there's a lad. He wants us. He can't handle us. Yeah, we should clear out this camp at least once. And Sammy seems ideal for the job. Come on, dog. Figure it out. Oops. That did a lot of damage. Ouch. Get wrecked. Oh, we're getting flasks back over here. Of course. That'll make things easier. I could have sworn there was a guy around who... There he is. He's probably the one that looks a bit tough. Come on, then. Yeah, he's a Black Knight. Ouch. Oh, fig. Kind of thought we had him then. And the game's been a bit stingy with its sites of grace so far. So I guess we're going back to Three Path Cross. Mayhap it would be a good idea to find another site of grace before we try and clear out this entire camp. Well, it's only really that Black Knight who's the problem. Oh, and there's the Sight Grace. Spiffing. That's the one I should have looked for before I started ruining this camp. Now, who wants a piece? Is there any reason to be looking in your tents? You'd think you'd all be in your tents with the way it's pissing it down out there, but I suppose you're good soldiers and you're following your orders. Now, what's this thing? Is this another of those spirit ash boosting things? Oh no, it's another fragment. Cool. That's just dandy. Maybe it's a good idea to pop back as well and see about levelling up our new spirit ash. And once again, we haven't got the 789 bell bearing that we might need, so that's a job. That's a couple of jobs actually before next time. Is get the bell bearing we need to get this guy up even higher. Oh, we have got A7 at least. Do we have an 8 and a 9? Either way, we're going to need that bell bearing. Yeah, we haven't got an 8. And we should probably also go back to that artist shack near the start and get that additional bolstering thing for spirit ashes. So yeah, I'm going to do those things before Sammy returns.